Ironic.
A water issue?
That's what I've been told. So I'm gonna be honest, I've done panels for 10 years and that has never happened. Like, and low-key, I was like, look at them putting on the lights and the sirens for us. I was like, they're bringing the K-pop Demon Hunters hype here. And then I was like, wait, that's an actual alarm. Okay, sorry you guys. That is literally the craziest start to any panel I've ever had. It was just for you guys.
Thank you.
Where were we? We were talking about the Oscars win and what it was like. There was lots of tears, right?
Lots of tears on other people's end. Mine are coming.
Did you see anyone when you were performing?
I saw Leo and I saw Tiana and Emma Stone and what is it? Chase Infinity. She's a huge K-pop fan.
Yeah, she is.
It's so stunning and gorgeous as well. It's just weird seeing Leonardo DiCaprio with a light stick. You know, never have I imagined that those worlds would cross, and it did that night. And I was like, all right.
Steven Spielberg holding the lipstick?
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
They told me it's a water issue, y'all. I'm keeping tabs. So yeah, I guess we're just this is gonna be a crazy memory for all of us. I thought that the talking voice was gone and then I heard it again. The voice of God. I was like, oh gosh, okay. Well, anyway, my second question for y'all, you know what, appropriate for the sirens, because I was gonna say the sequel has been confirmed, everybody. What do you want to see for Zoe in the sequel?
I haven't even really thought about that.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm gonna fully leave it to our directors, Maggie Kang and Chris Alpahans, because they already, did such an incredible job with the first one. I fully trust all the shenanigans that they're gonna bring, and I'm very excited.
Trust.
Yeah.
I like that. G, what about for you?
I really couldn't agree more. I know it sounds like a very nice, political answer, but, genuinely Maggie and Chris are so fun and so great to work with, and they have such good taste, so I'm like, whatever you guys want, I'll do it.
So, when you heard the news that it was official, though, I think we were all expecting it, but then to have it confirmed, did you guys have a personal reaction to it? Or you're just like, yeah, let's go.
Were you deep in Oscars prep? I feel like you were too busy getting ready.
When was it announced? It's a blackout memory. Everything.
Honestly, pretty recently.
Okay.
Yeah, it was maybe a week or two ago.
Well, was I surprised? No. Come on. The fans have been begging for it. Moms and dads are begging for it. My God, Netflix is, I'm sure, very happy. And so, of course, I was very happy, very excited. Just can't wait to see how the story continues.
Definitely. I wanted to ask both of you, is there a character that you want to see more of in the sequel? Oh, I hear the crowd shouting stuff out. What was that?
Ruby's father. Who is the father?
Yes, Ray! Oh, wow, I love that answer. That gave me chills.
Ready test? Maury? Should we bring him on and be like, you are not the father? I don't know.
What about for you, G?
I heard someone scream Bobby.
Yeah!
At what point?
Oh, there's a Bobby! Is that a Bobby cosplayer? Yes, in the spot! So in character, too. Did you see that? Did the spin? 34 short, thank you. I love it. I'm sorry. That was great. Bobby's a good answer. We can lock that in.
What about you? No, I think probably Bobby. I really want to know what happened to Juno. And I've asked, and I've never gotten a straight answer.
Oh, wow. Y'all don't even know.
No.
Okay.
I asked since, we recorded the dialogue. So it's been years that I've been asking, and I still have not gotten an answer.
Wow. You've been putting in the work for us.
I know.
Let's hear for G for that. Put in the work for us. Genie fans over here, okay? I did want to ask, how long did it take to record tracks and lines? What was a day in the studio like? Because obviously different for the both of you.
It was very different. I'll let Chiyoung start.
Well, I mean, this is kind of boring, but the voice actors union mandates you can't work more than 4 hours a day.
Oh.
So we would do 4 hours or less.
Yeah.
And then early on, it would start with storyboards and this thing called scratch vocal, which is where...
Scratch.
Exactly. Which is where sometimes it's a voice actor who's coming in and doing temp vocal.
I'm sorry, I wish you all could see the facial reactions up here because we're all like, are we good? Okay, I don't see anybody. So, you guys are real K-pop demon hunters, you'll save us, right?
I can't.
Okay, but again, everybody, we are closely monitoring that situation and taking safety very seriously. So I do apologize for that alarm going off again. Okay, so yes, you said that it was about 4 hours a day.
Yeah, and you would come in and you would see the temporary voiceover track that the animators would animate to, which for our movie was Maggie and Chris, our directors, would record that voiceover. We would see the storyboard, and then we would go through and record our dialogue versions of it. And then, kind of over the course of the year, I would come in and out every few months, and it would be a little more animated, and we would see more and more of it. And that was about it. I mean, added up, I maybe did 2 weeks of work on this one.
Wow.
Yeah. This is why I'm like, I'd love to do a sequel. Let's do like 5.
Ray, what about for you? What was the process like?
Similarly, probably 2 weeks. I know you guys had a head start. We started recording, at least I did, like August, September of 2024.
Okay.
And again, like we did like a trip to New York like every other month. So added all those dates together, probably 2 weeks. We all recorded separately, and when we were recording our vocals, like you, we had unfinished animation, and I didn't even know Jiyoung was a speaking voice, so I was just like so curious, and I was like kind of like really worried because I'm like, okay, I'm her singing voice, like I really hope like I do her speaking voice justice, but I don't know what she sounds like. So I'm like, okay, I'm just like working with our incredible music director, Ian Eisendrath, and I'm just like trusting him, trusting Maggie and Michelle and Chris to just like direct me and guide me. But no, it was really quick, probably like 4 or 5 hour days, like 3 days in a row, and then the next month I'd come back. But yeah, it was pretty short.
That's crazy. Also, just to hear the trust, you know, just like you were like, hey, I would be overthinking, I can only imagine, right? But then you were like, in the end, let's just hope it all works out. And did it, everybody, did it. God, oh, it's like seriously magical being up here with both of you. Okay, here's a fun question. Who do you want to see Zoe do a rap battle against? Or a fun duet with one rapper?
No.
Oh my gosh, the
No, I love Eminem. No, I just think personally, like, I don't know, I'd love her to do a rap battle with like ASAP Rocky.
Oh!
Or like, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah.
Can we make that happen? Everybody tweet that out. Seriously, I feel like we can make that happen.
That would be so cool.
I just got chills. I hope you bring that to fruition. We're manifesting it, everybody.
Or Millie, who's like I believe she's a Thai rapper. She's so
cool.
fire. She definitely brings that energy. So I feel like if Zoe and Millie went head to head, that would be a really interesting one.
I'm down for any of that. What about for you, Jiyoung?
I like all of those. I think CL.
Yes. G-Dragon?
G-Dragon.
Yeah.
Or Doechii.
Ray said actually Doechii, but she tried to put
Doechii,
her mic up.
That
But
would
yes.
be insane.
Yes. Okay, do we like those picks, everybody? Let's make it happen. We leave it up to the fans, right? The power of the fans, though, right? Can we talk about that a little bit? Like, both of you said, hey, we did this for 2 weeks. A couple years later, had a red carpet, and then it was like, bam. When did you realize this is a global phenomenon? This is just so beyond anything you could have imagined? Was there like a moment that sticks out to you where you're like, oh, this is it, this is huge?
Well, I think personally, like, I'm chronically online. I'm on Twitter. I'm like terrorizing my fans. I feel like some of my victims may be in the room tonight. I don't know. But I think just hearing their stories, I think when you have something so impactful like K-pop Demon Hunters, it really does change people's lives. And when people share their stories about, I was going through a very dark time in my life, and this movie changed a lot of perspective and gave me a lot of hope and encouragement. I think that's when I realized, like, yes, the accolades, the awards, the charts, that's great. But when you get to hear how individually it impacted people, I think that's when I realized, oh my God, I think we're onto something so like great, like it's almost divine. And there's just, I don't know, it's just something so special and cosmic about this. And I think it not only changed our fans' lives, but it changed ours. It helped me get through a very dark time. I mean, I told my manager I was gonna quit music entirely 6 months before the premiere. And I was recording the music for this film. I was going through a very rough time. And little did I know, 6 months later, I'd get everything I ever dreamt of. So yeah.
What about for you, Gio?
I think what's been wild about this movie is like it just keeps breaking more records and keeps doing more things. So every time I think I'm like, oh, okay, I maybe have my bearings, we like hit #1 on the Billboard charts. And that was crazy. And then
that was the beginning, right?
Yeah, and then it wasn't just Golden, it was like several other songs sat on the top 10. Yeah, for just like weeks and weeks and weeks. And then all of a sudden we were like the most watched thing on Netflix. And then it just snowballed and snowballed, and then we were at the Grammys and at the Oscars, and
the 2 out of 2 Oscars, by the way.
Yes. Yes. Plural.
Yes. I don't really know if I remember the time where I thought, oh, this is big. It just has been it just keeps getting bigger.
It just kept on going up, up, up.
Because it's our moment.
How many times have you all heard that? I'm sure like everyone said that so many times, but I had to.
I mean, I keep joking, like Chris and Maggie did not make a movie, they made a prophecy. Like,
yeah, they literally like broke the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy? Are they psychic? Do they have special powers? I don't know how, because everything that happened in the movie, like, happened in real life. And I don't know, I just feel like all the energy that they put forth, like, I believe that energy cannot be destroyed. Like, when you give it out into the world, it comes back in a different form. And I feel like almost a decade of their blood, sweat, and tears they poured into this, the way it manifested into real life, like, nothing but applause, a standing ovation for them. It's truly.
So, Ray, your performances have been insane. Am I wrong? Like every time Hunter does a performance, I'm literally brought to tears. I love all of them. We obviously, who loves Golden? Yes, we all love Golden. I wanted to know for both of you, what's the next song you'd like to see Huntrix perform?
How It's Done.
That was so fast. Tell me why.
Well, what it sounds like.
All of them? I hope. I said all of them?
Oh yeah, of course. Your Idol is like the song I really want the boys to perform.
I also would love to see Live Free.
Okay, all of them. I can't wait.
So all of them.
Yeah, so all of
Yeah,
them.
so every song.
Are we okay with that? All of them? We like that answer, right, everybody? So, looking back at these last few months, what has been the greatest experience so far? I can't even imagine, because you all have been to so many award shows, all these performances. Like, is there an event that stands out to you?
I mean, it's like very cheesy, but getting to meet the other women in Huntrix, like, I think this experience would have been kind of insane to go through alone, and it's really nice that I can like have you and all the other. So I'm getting embarrassed, but like genuinely, it's a really once in a lifetime thing, and sometimes it's very difficult to describe what it feels like. So to know that I have a other half, literally, where I can just go like, this thing happened and you get it.
And I just feel like also like as Korean women in the industry, you understand,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I think having the opportunity again to have this community, to be in these spaces where I'm surrounded by so many talented, gifted boss women, right? Not only do I get to learn from them, I get to be inspired, I get to be encouraged by them. And I, for once, like feel like everyone is so swaggy and has their own bag that like, I don't have to ever dim myself. Like I can shine as bright as I want to, and there's no overshadowing because I'm surrounded by other suns that shine and radiate, and it just, we all shine together. And I think it's taught me so much about myself and about sisterhood and how powerful like community can be. And we should always prioritize community and lifting up members of our community, you know? We have to be a village.
Oh my gosh. I'm like holding back tears. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're making me so emotional. Let's lighten things up a little bit. Should we play a game, everybody? You down for a little game? Okay, we're gonna play How Well Do You Know Your Other Half? Okay, all right. So here, I'm gonna hand you a pen and a little whiteboard here. Okay, and the first question is, favorite song. Okay, so they have to guess what's the other half's favorite song. Yeah, her favorite song. You guys can shout out. Do you guys want to help? What do you think their favorite songs are?
I think we both know this one.
Okay, let's reveal.
Okay.
Your idol! Is that true?
Yeah.
True for both of you. Your idol's okay.
Why is our handwriting kind of similar?
Oh my god.
Why is your handwriting so similar?
What?
That is wild. Okay, here, I'll give you guys the easel. Okay.
I don't stand the Saja boys, but like, you know, real recognize real. You know? It's so
Why?
fun.
Yeah, why your idol?
The bridge goes so insanely hard. But also I love the wordplay in it.
The scene, the anime, like when I first saw it, like the scene, the animation, the boys, apparently they're hot to people, and I for a second, I was like kind of swooned momentarily, but I was like, focus. And then I was just listening to the song and I was like, I want this song. Why can't we sing Your Idol? You know?
Well, I'm manifesting you guys performing your idol someday, because I would love to see the Huntrix's version of that. Am I wrong, everybody? I love that. Okay, next question. Favorite character? Favorite character?
Wait, actually,
You don't think it's gonna be a Saja boy? I don't know. Or Bobby? We saw Bobby dancing over there earlier. I don't know.
I'm nervous.
They said they're nervous. Okay, let's reveal Bobby.
Mine's Derpy. But I got it right.
Derpy?
Mine's Derpy.
Yours
Or
is
Kima.
Derpy. Oh, we love Derpy though.
Yeah.
We love Derpy. Okay, we get
Derpy
it.
is so cute.
So who doesn't love Bobby? Bobby, stand up and dance for us again. Come on, Bobby. Bobby. Oh my gosh, I love it. So in character, I love it. Okay, favorite Saja boy. Oh, I think I heard an Abby. Oh, I heard a mystery.
I mean, yeah. Do you have a favorite Saja boy?
Raisa, do you have a favorite? Do you love them all?
No. I don't like Saja boys, period.
Oh! The shade.
They're opposition. They are destroying the whole moon. Why would I? That's ineffective and inefficient to the schedule.
Okay, so G, I think you know what your answer is.
But I will say we aren't centering men in this conversation. But I do have a favorite Saja boy.
Okay, let's see if Ray gets it right.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I'm
let's
just taking
see.
a safe guess.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Wait, I didn't write anything down.
You
Yeah,
said you
that's
don't like any of them.
That's correct.
Is that
like any
right?
of them.
Mystery?
I do love Kevin, but that's not true.
Oh!
Is it Chino?
Yeah.
G, it's the higher one for Gino. I cannot.
Okay, he's hot, whatever.
Okay. What
Anyway.
scene made you cry? What scene made the other person cry?
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
I actually, it's kind of not a scene, but hold on.
Okay. I feel like Ji Young's got the answer. Ray's writing though. What scene made y'all cry? To be honest, I cried like 2 minutes into the movie. Seriously, I saw them eating their food and I was like, I'm half Chinese, and to see these Asian women just loving their food from home, it just like, it got me emotional right off the bat, you know? So I also cried that entire movie pretty much, so I don't know if anyone else is a crier out there, but. Okay, reveal what it sounds like. Why did I cover up the color stuck inside my head? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
I legit cried. I was bawling.
Okay.
Because again, the what you're seeing is so beautiful. It's like the girls coming together, and especially like Zoe in that scene when she's just like to me. Well, before she's like to Mira, I was like, "What about our 3-part harmonies?" And Mira's like, "There's a way," and I'm like, "Okay, Mira, chill." That's kind of rude to your sister. But no, that scene, just because I cried when I recorded that. Like, it was such a tough song to, because I resonate so much with it. I was talking to a lot of my fans earlier, and they also shared a similar sentiment. Always being told we're too much, always being told to be quiet, to sit still, not take up too much space. And that does a lot of damage to a young girl, or just kids in general. And growing up, especially in a very strict religious, traditional Asian household, that was just the constant in my brain. It's like if I showed too much happiness, I'd be in trouble. If I showed any discomfort, I'd be in trouble. So I had to stay neutral all my life. And that tore me up as I grew up, and I just hated myself. And why did I cover up the colors inside my head? Like it's so colorful, it's so vibrant up here. Why would I not share it with the world? Why would I not show it? And so I was just like remembering all the times I was shamed into just being small. And I just, never again will I ever do that. And that song really hurt.
Okay, who's crying now? My eyes are like watering. Yeah, in the front row, I see you. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, was that right for you? What it sounds like?
I can't actually remember if I cried the first time I saw the movie, but there, like, what it sounds like had me like sitting there going, this is like the best thing I've ever seen. Also because I hadn't heard the songs until the movie was complete.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a little silly now, but because I did all the speaking voices, I didn't see any of the music. So when I sat down to watch the movie, I went, wait, this is a musical?
You were kidding me, right?
No, I'm not kidding. And I was like, guys, the music is so good. And by the time we hit what it sounds like, I was going, oh my God.
She's like, it's a musical.
Really good, you guys. You guys did such a good job.
Okay, that is like my favorite answer tonight. That's so great. Okay, so next question. What scene made them laugh the hardest?
Laugh?
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean, but...
Oh no. Oh no.
Let me think about this. Oh wait, are we writing about...
Write it down. The crowd's saying write it down.
What made you laugh the most?
What made you laugh the most?
When Chino went bye-bye.
You cackled at that.
Mission accomplished. Homeland sealed.
I can't.
Come on, if he didn't go, would we have sealed it? Thank you.
I love that 99% cried in that moment, and then Ray was laughing in that moment. That's great. You guys are gonna stare down right now.
We're like trying to think telepathically.
I mean, to be completely honest, like, because I knew most of the scenes, it wasn't like a discovery.
Oh, that's true.
Right, like, so I had more of the reaction.
That's true.
Because I had no idea the story, really. They just told me to...
So Ji Young, you were stone-faced the whole time? You're just like, this is so funny, haha.
I was like, oh, well, that joke seems like it works, okay. I'm terrible at watching myself, so I don't...
What about Derpy or Ceci? No? They never made you giggle?
I do love them.
Okay.
I do love them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then let's move into the this or that. What do you guys think?
The pot
Okay.
made me laugh a lot. The
Yeah.
talking over there.
I know the pots. Oh, let's hear it for the pots, everybody.
That's such a good piece of writing.
Okay, so for this or that, ramyun or kimchi?
Ramen.
Yeah.
I love that we're out of the whiteboards. We're all just gonna sit and talk. We don't need the game. Let's just hear the answers. Am I wrong? Okay, so ramyun for you?
Namyeon too.
Okay, let's hear it. Okay. Bathhouse or concert?
Concert.
Yeah.
Concert.
Aww.
Concert,
We
100%.
lit, you know. We're throwing it back.
Okay, we'll lock that in. Oh, I think I already know. Huntrix or Saja Boys?
Huntrix.
Huntrix.
I want to hear from the crowd. Huntrix? Saja Boys? Not the
Side-eyeing
stick.
pose of like everyone who cheers just now.
I can't. Okay, here's a fun one. Bobby or Healer Han? Healer Han. Remember with the juice? Bobby or Healer Han?
Bobby.
Bobby, you got a campaign here.
Bobby.
Do a little runway rock.
Yeah, because Healer Han was reading everyone to filth, and I just was not about it. Like, don't look at me. You know? That's scary. Like, how do you know that well?
So would you go to a psychic in real life? Would you do that?
Would I go to a psychic? Yeah, why not?
What if they read you?
Well, they're not. He was reading their characters to filth, not their future.
Oh,
You know, like you can read my future to filth, but don't like
read you.
right now. Like don't like I'm aware of my flaws, and I am working on them, sir. Chill.
Okay, so locking in Bobby. Bobby, okay. Ooh, this one's a tough one. Celine or Guima?
Quima.
Oh my gosh.
Quima.
Okay, how come?
Quima. Why?
Yeah.
Because Selena's still alive, and she's still being abusive and being a bully, and she's not uplifting women. She's telling them to dim themselves. Kima is just being a typical villain. It's not surprising. Selena's trying to pretend like she's helping, but she's not. She's fake.
Okay, harsh words. What about for you? You're cracking up over here.
Yeah, because it's funny. I think I'm picking Kima too. But mostly because I guess kind of similar reasons. Like, Selena's choosing not to grow. I would love to see in the sequel, like, her unlearning some things.
I would love that too.
Celine goes to therapy.
Yes, Celine goes to therapy. Should that be like the sub-headline? It's like K-pop Demon Hunters 2, Celine goes to therapy. I'm sorry. I'm here for it.
honestly, yeah.
I want to see more Guima though too. I thought that voice. I was just like,
I
oh,
wonder
I
if
love
he has
it.
a body or if he's just like
A
fire.
flame, yeah. Okay, last one for this or that. Derpy or sussy? Let's hear it, crowd. Derpy? Sussy? Oh my god, sussy! Oh my god, you're who's in cosplay right now? I want to see our K-pop Demon Hunter cosplayers. Let's see it. Oh, I see Abby. I see some Saja Boys, Huntrix. Baby. Oh my god, he's baby. So cute. Okay, so answer. Derpy or Sussy?
Oh, Derby. But Sussy is so like, I love Sussy too. So charismatic. So like,
So sassy.
I know. I feel like we can't choose because they come together. They're a pair. You know?
So both.
Yeah.
We lock in both? We're okay with both? Okay. I'm so sad. It's a wrap on our panel, you guys. Would you like to take a photo with the crowd?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna get a camera person person out here really quick. If you guys want to, you know, smile really big. And also, can you please go to their booths? They're here doing signings. Support K-pop Demon Hunters, everybody, please. Seriously, this movie is what it is because of the fans, so we need y'all to support. So please, please, please do. Oh wait, I thought we had a camera person coming out. Where's their stand? Can I be honest? This panel's been wild. We had the fire alarm going off. I'm like, anybody? Hey, you have a camera and you have a phone in your hand. Come on out here. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for our security guard. All right, here, let's come right here. Will you guys help me count down? Yeah, let's do a little sit and kneel. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. One more. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Thank you so much, everybody. Bye. Oh, you guys, we have another K-pop Demon Hunters panel tomorrow. So if you want to see them again, we're doing another panel. So we'll see you guys then if you'd like. Bye, everybody.